Okay, the purpose of this video is to show the issue that I'm having with this turntable I'm working on for somebody. The anti-skate is not quite working as advertised. I replaced the tone arm wiring. I've taken it apart a couple times to ensure that the wiring is not binding. As you can see, the table is pretty much level. I have a Nagioka MP150 on here. I have the tracking set to 1.8, and I have a laminated album for setting and testing the anti-skid, and I have it currently set to 0, and this is what happens when I drop the cart. You can see it goes all the way outward, and if I set it to even a little over 1.5, it goes to the edge, and if I set it to 3, push it back, it runs all the way off. So I can't get it to free float any more than where it's at right now. I prefer to have it somewhere in the middle, but even then, you still can't get it to do it freely. Spring seems to be okay underneath when I test it and everything, back and forth. I try to find if there's any binding or anything. I can't find any binding, but when I take the cart off and the weight off, it will free float by itself. But with everything loaded on here in tracking force, it does not free float properly like it should. So I'm at a loss if somebody got a better idea what could possibly be wrong with this. Thanks. Okay, to add on to the first part I just recorded, this is my Technics SL-Q2. And this is the one I showed earlier that I'm working on. The anti-skate on mine does work fine, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I release it down. It's about the same, but at least I can get it to float better. And it goes further in, which gives it a better float, staying in the grooves more evenly. I hope I'm making sense here, because I've got this one leveled off. I got the anti-skid to 0. Some of my carts I can take up to 2, 1.5. Some of them, because they're a little lighter, run at 0, and I set it to where it runs the best. And as you can see, this is about halfway through the side. This is the same laminated LP that I used on the other one. Okay, just to show exactly what I'm doing. Both turntables are the same. I replaced the tone arm wiring on this several months ago, earlier this year, the same type of wiring, and I've had pretty much no issues with the anti-skate. Hey, hope this makes sense. Thanks, bye.